You got this. That was better. Nice. And it was in the bounds.
Nice.
You did it.
Told you, third time was a charm.
Hi everyone, my name's Sabrina and I am a former volleyball player. I used to play for 6 years, middle school and high school, and now I'm a model. But today I'm gonna be showing my friend Melanie how to be playing volleyball. Come on.
Hi guys, I'm Melly. We're gonna be playing some volleyball today. She's gonna be teaching me all the tips, so let's get into it.
Let's get it. We're practicing and learning, practicing and learning.
Practicing and learning.
All right, that was a good dive.
Getting dirty with it.
That's
Literally.
what you're supposed to get, down and
Literally.
dirty. I want to say it's completely normal, but it happens. Like sometimes you don't get the ball right in the palms where you want it to be, and it's going to result in you hitting it with your forearm. But as long as you got that proper formation and that good aiming, you could hit it with your forearm as well. So one thing I'm seeing when you're bumping the ball is you're kind of bumping it a little bit sideways.
To the side?
So that's what's causing the ball to
go sideways?
So you know what helps? Bending your knees a little bit, right?
Okay.
So when you bump and you bend, you're gonna go pa, like pop it up, pa.
Right.
Bend your knees just a little bit. Now you see how good that was? That was literally perfect. All right, so like volleyball formation for like, let's say we're playing a game, no one's standing like this. Everyone's like this, because we're ready for the ball to come. Ready, like this, we're gonna move, gotta move to the ball, front, back, hit. Gotta adjust to wherever the ball is gonna come. It's a workout.
It's a workout. What's another pass?
Another pass, so you gotta get the bump down right. So you could bump, set, or hit. So the hit comes when the ball is really high in the air. You adjust and you're gonna hit it, but the same way with the aiming. You gotta aim towards the opponent, because if it goes out of bounds, out of these lines, it's automatically the other team's point. For the sake of this training, we're not gonna be using the full net. We're just gonna be playing on one side of the court, but I'm gonna use this as an example for when I hit the ball too hard and it goes out of bounds out of those lines, and it will result in the other opponent's ball and point. Like that. Basically, when we're playing volleyball, each team gets a chance of 3 tries to hit the ball. Usually from the opponent's side, once it hits to our team, the libero, which is in the back, will receive the ball. She will bump it to the setter that is in the middle here, and then the setter will set up the hitter that is out here in the corners, either or, and then the hitter will hit the ball to the opponent. So that is technically called a spike when you're spiking the ball to the opponent's team. But there's also an overhand serve where you stand behind this line, and this is usually before each round of the game. You gotta serve the ball to the opponent. If it hits the net, if it doesn't go over the net, or if it goes over the net out of the black line in the opponent's team, it's automatically the opponent's point. The difference between when playing beach volleyball and indoor court volleyball, beach volleyball gets a little trickier just because the sand doesn't allow you to jump as high as you would be able to in an indoor court, because you could use tennis shoes. The tennis shoes helps you a lot with the jumping, as well as the height of the net. Usually for beach volleyball, since it's more professional, the height of the net will be a few inches higher than the one from indoor volleyball. So now we're gonna practice how to pass the ball, but this time there's gonna be a net in between us. We're gonna be staying fairly close to each other to make sure that it is the easiest way of learning for my friend Melanie.
Still here. Okay.
Good.
Damn.
All right,
Almost,
this.
almost.
we got this.
I'm getting nowhere. Long, but
No, you're, there we go, that was perfect. That was good. Like, if it was an actual game, the opponent, that probably would have been your point. Because when the ball goes over, barely,
it's hard
and it
to
goes
hit.
right here, it's hard because the libero, the person that is digging the ball, is in the back position.
It really has to like,
Yeah, and the setters are here.
yeah.
The setters could hit too, but that would have been your point for sure.
Okay.
It's harder as well when it's just one-on-one. It's beach volleyball. There's usually 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, 6 versus 6. So right now, it's definitely challenging because it's just me and her. But don't worry, we're gonna get this thing going.
We got this. It's fine. Or not. Or not.
So now I'm gonna be teaching her how to serve the ball over the net. There are 2 types of way to serve the ball. You can either go for overhand or you could go for underhand. For the sakes of today's lesson, beginner friendly, I'm gonna be teaching her how to serve the ball underhand. All right guys, I'll be standing over on this side just so you can get a better view of how I will be doing the underhand serve. So I will be laying out the ball in front of me like this, with leaning in towards the ball, and I'm gonna hit the ball with the butt of my palm, this area right here, okay? So 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
I got it. All right, Melanie, now it's your turn to learn.
Let's go.
All right, so remember, like I was saying, you wanna make sure your stand's set up properly.
Leaned in.
You wanna have the ball in front of you. Stand in front, okay, yes. So, and you're gonna hit it with the ball of your palm.
Okay.
Let's see.
1, 2.
All right, that wasn't
Wasn't
so bad.
but
That wasn't bad.
how do I get
So-
more power on it?
Okay, so to get some power on it, act like this is your ex, okay?
Okay.
This is your ex-boyfriend's face, and you
Okay.
wanna just hit it as hard as you can, okay?
All right.
So you wanna make sure you're hitting the ball hard enough for it to go over the net. So the more strength you put into your arm, you wanna make sure that you're following through so the ball could head towards the direction that you're aiming for. So you just wanna follow through,
Okay.
okay? Here we go.
Let's try.
Now's your
it
turn.
again.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Wasn't as straight, but there was power.
No, there was power.
That was power.
There was power. Now we just gotta focus on the aiming, but I know you definitely got the power.
Okay.
Show the muscles, girl. Ooh. Okay then, she got the power, all right? Here we go.
All right. Come on, take number 3. 3rd time's a charm.
You got this.
That was better. Nice. And it was in the bounds.
You
Nice.
did it!
Told you, 3rd time was a charm.
Go Sabrina! Woo.
Saving volleyball lives one day at a time.
Let's pretend that's your ex's face on that ball right there. You just wanna bust that ball open. All right? There we go!
Nice. Finally, we got it.
Go
Nice.
team, go! That's my girl.
Shout out to my
taught her.
coach. Shout out to my coach.
Go Sabrina. Go Sabrina. Go Sabrina. Let us know how Melanie did for her first volleyball lesson. You could also follow her on here. Her name will be linked with this video.
Let me know how I did.